got the donkey, he didn't ask for a nice saddle to sit on the donkey with, right? He accepted their clothes. Amen? When he was coming down the street, he didn't ask for them to blow trumpets. He accepted them laying down palm branches and laying down clothes. What is that saying? God doesn't require you to be perfect in order to worship him. Amen. God doesn't require you to have to come in with all this extravagance to look like you have everything all together in order for you to serve him. All he asks for you is to give your best. Amen. That's all he asks for, is for you to give him your best, to give him your heart. Not for you to go out and try to make it seem like you have all these things all together, like every area of your life is so lined up. God never asked for all that. If you notice, God never required not one person to get delivered prior to him using them. Amen. Think about it. Moses came to him and said, I'm slow of speech. And he said, well, you're going to have to get that straight before you come serve me. You got to make sure you talk right. You got to, make sure you educated when you come represent me. Did he say that? Jeremiah can say, well, I'm too young. He didn't say, well, you're going to need to grow up a couple of years before I use you. Say, I don't need no immature person in the ministry representing me. Amen. Let's fast forward. Let's go into the New Testament. Did he make Matthew stop lying, cheating, and stealing? Because he was a tax collector. He was known for that. He just said, follow me. He didn't say, well, before you follow me now, you got to make sure you don't do this, that, and the other no more. You got to make sure you got to get all that cleaned up first. When in fishing, when do you ever clean the fish before you catch it? Exactly. You cannot clean the fish before you catch it. So why is it that we come to God and we say, God, before I get saved, I had to get all this straight first? God didn't ask for that. God just asked you to come. He'll get you straight along the way. Amen? So stop giving God excuses as to why or why not you cannot do what God told you to do. Stop coming up with excuses, because he's not hearing that. He knew you had those issues prior to him calling you. Amen. Amen? He knew you had those issues before he called you. Before he spoke to you, he knew exactly what you were dealing with. So why are you telling him something he already knows? I think we don't realize how much we insult God sometimes. We make it seem like he just don't know nothing. Well, God, I got this, that, and the other. Like, did you forget where I was? You think I don't know what's going on? You think I didn't see that? Like, somehow that slipped past me. Right? God is not asking you to be perfect. That's what I'm trying to stress to you. He's not asking you to be perfect. All he's asking you to do is to try. All he's asking you to do is to strive toward perfection, to grow, to mature. That's all he's asking you to do. Not to be perfect, because from the pulpit to the parking lot, nobody's perfect. The moment you become perfect, got a God to take you. Amen? Even Jesus didn't last that long on the earth. Pay attention now. Right? So we have to understand that none of us are perfect. So why are we trying so hard to gain perfection prior to our salvation? Amen. That was the whole point of him dying. If you could do it on your own, there was no reason for Jesus to die. Don't you think if God knew you could do it by yourself, that he would have skipped the whole suffering thing and just let you do it on your own? Amen? There's a reason why Jesus died.
I will lift my voice to praise your name.